What is up, Facebook? Flipping on Instagram right here as well. What is up, you guys? Going live here this afternoon. We're going to be talking about some mindset to progress change, to progress in our progress that we're trying to make with our goals. This can go into all different areas in our life when we're really trying to push forward. And how do we actually do that? In the health and fitness realm of things, this will apply to all of it, but in the health and fitness line of things, if we're just going forth with the physical aspects to go work out, eat healthy, and make the change, oftentimes we'll see failure there if our mind isn't changing and we're not changing the way that we think as well. Because if we go into trying to build new habits, without changing the way we think, we're actually just doing some behavior modification and not actually going through a transformation in our life in order to just continue to see and actually get the lasting change that we desire to have. And most often than not, we attack one and not the other. And so we want, how do we actually go about both? How do we go after all of the things and have a change in mind so we can actually have a lasting change in body? And there's many ways to do that. Today we're going to cover one of those areas on what we can do. And so in order to have lasting change with our physical nature, we have to grow and change in our mental nature. One of those things is really honoring what we currently have. And so if you're working at, hey, I want to lose 50, 60 pounds. I want to do that. So a lot of times that goal is out there. It seems unattainable. It seems really big. How do we do that? We do that by honoring what we currently have. And so if our ability is, hey, I can go on a walk every day, then we honor what we're able to do in that moment. So if you have the goal someday, you want to run a marathon, or you want to run a 5K, whatever that looks like for you, you may start by honoring that goal, that vision, and that dream by going on a walk down your drive and back. We honor that thing. If you have the gym membership and you're like, I need to start getting in shape, we honor what we have and we go to the gym, right? And maybe you want a personal trainer at that gym, but you can't afford it. But you honor what you have in the moment. And so you go to the gym and you do what you're capable of doing in that moment. A lot of times we see far out what we want and actually what we are, that distance that's far out, and that's a good thing. But we have to honor what's at our fingertips, what's at hand in the now, in that current moment. When we start doing that, our heart changes and our mind changes because we really start to become grateful for those things that we have. We start utilizing what's at hand, and that really starts to rewire our thinking. When that gratefulness transfers from just head to heart, our rewiring happens. And so that is such a big piece on people who are having big success in their health and fitness, or in their business, or in relationships, that they're starting to honor what they currently have, or they do it really naturally. And so no matter what area that you're in, if you're health and fitness, if you're trying to grow your business, if you're trying to increase your relationships with friends, family, wife, spouse, whatever, we can honor exactly what we have in the moment and grow the thing. If you're wanting more money, we start by honoring the money that we have in the moment right now. And so the rewiring from mind to heart is going to really matter in your health and fitness journey. In order to have a long-term success of wanting more, we steward what we have now. And so start stewarding the body now. You may be 50 or 60 pounds overweight, but you still have your body. And so we steward, we honor our body now. That decision that we're making in the now then starts to reap that benefit, that reward, that result that you're looking for and that you're hungry for, and that helps you take that next step forward. It's like an unwritten law. Maybe it's even a written law. I don't know, but it's like this unwritten law that when you're giving to something, when you're honoring something, when you're really stewarding what you have at your fingertips, you're not going to not receive more. How about that for a double negative, turning that into a mega positive? You're not going to not receive more. It's gonna just happen in a very natural way because the gratefulness, the thankfulness, and the stewarding of the gifts at hand then will start to really blossom, right? If you're given the seed, you plant it and you don't just walk away. You plant it, you water it, you till the ground, you pull the weeds, you put it somewhere where the sun can shine on it, so then it can actually grow and blossom. That's honoring the seed, stewarding what you have. You want apples from that seed, but you can't have the apples until that seed grows into a tree and it matures and buds and grows the fruit. And so I know that will help you guys today as you're moving forward into health and fitness, business, relationships, whatever that is. We progress forward in our mindset by honoring and stewarding what we have in the now. You guys, I hope this helps you today. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. We'll see you later.